All right. We back. We'll react to this video. You know, I took a few days off, but that's
Most
alright.
officers act differently when they know no one is watching. These
Oh yeah, we're watching when cops forget their body cams are on. So
ones
this gonna be
didn't
very
realize their
interesting.
cameras were still on, and it recorded everything.
But she is dead. 26
wow.
anyway. She had limited value.
On January 23, 2023, Seattle police officer Kevin Dave was responding to an overdose call, driving at 74 miles per hour in a 25 miles per hour zone when he struck and killed 23-year-old Jahnavi Kandula, a graduate student from India, in a crosswalk. The impact threw her more than 100 feet. Officer Daniel Otterer was dispatched to the scene to determine whether Dave had been impaired. What he didn't realize was that his body camera was still recording while he was on the phone with the police union president.
Yep, totally.
You
All right,
gonna
brother.
laugh about it. That's crazy.
Yep. I'm sure GCIS is. And oh, he's good. He says, well, normally we don't give voluntary statements. And I said, hey, you're going to have to decide if you wanted to give a statement or not. But it does not seem like there's a criminal investigation going on. Otherwise, there would be other... What's that? Yeah. Otherwise, there might be other people arriving, correct? Yeah, I mean, he's going 50. That's not out of control. That's not reckless for a trained driver. Yeah, lights and sirens. Yeah. Yeah, well, there's some... Initially, he said she was in a crosswalk. There's a witness that says, no, she wasn't. But that witness could be different because I don't think she was thrown 40 feet either. I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead.
Wow.
No, it's a regular person.
Like, how is that funny? What's so funny about that?
Yeah.
Damn. So laugh at that.
Yeah, just write a check. Just... Yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
What?
The recording drew
He just said she had limited value.
immediate outrage, including from diplomats in India, where Kandula was born. Officer Otterer later claimed he was being sarcastic and imitating what a defense lawyer might say, but the department didn't accept that explanation. He was fired in July 2024. Officer Dave was fired in January 2025 after being found to have violated 4 department policies. Neither of them faced criminal charges, and Kandula's family filed a lawsuit demanding $110 million. Officer Dave had previously been terminated from the Tucson Police Department for involvement in 2 collisions and misconduct before being hired by the Seattle Police Department. The next incident is similar, and the officers were caught on camera watching and laughing at a victim they had just detained.
I'm going quit! Ow!
I just can't imagine. Like,
On June
know they
26,
like,
2020, Loveland police in Colorado
Well, they
approached
cops.
73-year-old Karen Garner outside a Walmart for walking out with about $14 worth of items. Garner has dementia and also struggles to communicate and understand others. Walmart employees had already forced her back into the store and took the items without letting her pay. They also called the cops on her. An officer saw her picking wildflowers on her way home, and what happened next was hard to watch.
Police, stop. You want to stop with lights on, siren? Stop. You just left Walmart. Do you need to be arrested right now? No. Okay. Let's stop. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm going quit! Ow!
Yeah, like, bro, this is insane.
Stand up. I'm not gonna hold you.
On the ground. On the
They popped her foot out of place.
ground. Let me see what she is.
They look at her. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if she trying not to laugh or what. But like,
Yeah, I know.
see?
I'll search her real quick.
I'm
What is this? Is this
No, you're not.
ah.
The arrest left her with a broken arm, a dislocated shoulder, and a sprained wrist.
How y'all arresting the old lady leads to her having so many injuries? Is it
They
like
took her to jail, locked her in a cell, and told the jail that she had no injuries while they left her there.
Yo,
The
they're
arresting
crazy.
officer's conversation with another officer at the police station made the situation even worse.
You've been you're a lot of she's just very flexible and very when I had a sparring for something, I was like, just pushing there. Like, oh shit. That's what you mentioned. No doubt. There's more than just that guy. Do you think she's born in 46? Mm-hmm. She's ancient. She told us.
Yo, what? They just call this girl ancient, bro.
Yeah, I'm a little worried that it's late, you know? Stupid question, but I gotta ask you, Miranda.
Oh, what you mean? She's ancient. Like, nigga, what are you?
The first time I got you, they're kind of like. I was super excited. What happened when you got up to see? You was like, short start motion today. It would pop a little bit. But she's so little, I was like, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm fighting, have everyone in the city run code, rainstorm. Yeah. I was like, I'm fine, I can handle it. I mean, dogs. You know? I was like, alright, let's wrestle, girl. Let's make it. Right on the ground, all that stuff. Got her cuffed up. I used the force with that, low control, so. Threw her down a couple times. How do you think that went? Well, I'm so agree.
No. You think it went great?
Karen Garner was sitting in a cell 10 feet away from them the entire time. She remained there for 2.5 hours before being taken to a hospital. No one attempted to contact her caregiver or notify her family
yeah,
during the
'cause-
6 hours she was in custody.
They really is dead wrong for doing this to her, cause like, she got all.
The officer wasn't fired, but was placed on
It's like-
administrative leave while the district attorney's office launched a
crazy.
criminal investigation with
Yeah.
assistance from the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office.
Them niggas not getting
In the
away.
next case, the official account the officers gave is very different from what the body camera showed.
Stop! Stop resisting! Lay flat. Lay down flat on your stomach.
On December 31st, 2022, 3 Jackson police officers responded to a call at an extended stay hotel in Jackson, Mississippi. A security guard had told them that 41-year-old Keith Muriel had been harassing pedestrians in the parking lot and had been asked to leave at least 8 times. Muriel eventually left, but came back while officers were still on the scene.
1023. Give me your left arm. Give me your left arm. Stay down. Left arm.
Yo, they chasing nigga like. Is that number 3?
Lay flat. Lay down.
Oh, number 4.
Lay down.
Oh, they're not letting him go. Number 5.
Give me me your right hand. Give me your right hand. That's the cuff. All right, relax your right arm. Put your right arm behind your. Let's go. You finna get it again. You finna get it again.
Please stop me. Please stop. Stop.
Hey, you grab my tape. Okay. Stop moving. Stop moving. Get your baton out. Use your baton. Pry his arm. Down, or you finna get it again. 5, 4, 3, 2. Five. Oh, you want to grab the cuffs, son? That makes it easier. Thank you.
Grab them. Place the machine.
No, stay. Stay on the ground. Why don't y'all bring y'all's PCs closer?
I got him. Go ahead.
When y'all...
I'm gonna get friend.
Nah, I got him. Get your nails. I got him. Guardy, get your nails back. I got it.
Over the course of 10 minutes, Muriel was tased at least 26 times. He was heard
Yo!
repeating the same
Wait, my
words and
fault?
begging them to
Wait, my fault. I was on my phone, but they tased this nigga 26 times. I know he black, but damn, he's still a human. 26 times is insane.
stop. His attorneys would later say the total number of times he was tased across the entire encounter exceeded 80.
Like, alright. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's enough with this video. Cause what? They tased this nigga 80 times? Cause just he's black. Wait, is this the end of this?
But that wasn't enough to stop the officers at the moment.
That wasn't enough. Alright, wait. They tased nigga 80 times, but that wasn't enough.
Alright, he's in. Alright. Right now, hold him still real quick. I'm gonna fix that leg situation right now.
What? How you gonna fix it, bro?
Hey, now, fix that. Come on, fix that leg with me right now.
Just top like hard. Oh yeah. I figured. Can't handcuff the nigga in
I ain't playing this.
like he a slave.
I got you, man. I got you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Steady kicking. Sir, stop kicking.
Exactly. They didn't kick the game no more.
Come outside kicking, but y'all tased this man 80 times. 80 times. Man, I want to act all out of breath.
Hey, pick up these buddy.
Man, try that nigga too.
Come on,
What
man.
that
All right, you want to
electricity
kick
gonna
that
do
in
his
there?
body?
Yeah, push against me. Come on. Push yourself on in there.
Come on. Come on. Almost there. Closer. Look him over. All right, close it. All right.
All right, guys, let's close the door.
They placed Muriel in the back of a patrol car, and he eventually lost consciousness. An ambulance was called, and he was pronounced dead on arrival. The official statement from the department described the incident as a medical-related event.
Wait, that whole time when it was, that whole time where they was trying to put his body inside the car, he was dead.
And they refused to release the body cam.
Because he wasn't moving. Oh yeah, see, this nigga black. He know he dead wrong. See, he know he dead
Footage for
wrong.
nearly 5 months,
They keep
until
saying
only
80
after the
times.
city's mayor publicly disagreed with the police chief's account and called for its release. When it came out, 2 officers were charged with second-degree murder and a
2 black
third
niggas.
with manslaughter. All
That's a damn shame.
3 had been on administrative leave since the night Muriel died. The next officer didn't even bother wearing his camera, but the jail's surveillance system was recording the
Oh
whole
my God.
time.
You just can tell by the way he walked up. He on he on BT right now. You can tell by the way he walked up. Like, look, yo, I knew it.
On June 13th, 2023, a 19-year-old man was brought into the Warren
you could
Police
tell by the way
Department
this nigga
jail
got
in
up.
Michigan for
Nigga
booking
got up,
after
like,
being
look,
arrested on felony carjacking and weapons charges. He was turned over to booking officer
tell he got
Matthew
up on BT.
Rodriguez at around 6 a.m.
Straight bad
After a
timing.
brief exchange of words, Rodriguez walked up and punched him in the face.
Bro, that hand placement was set up. Like that hand plate, he would never get none out that printer. That was all a setup right there. Damn. Yeah, nah, he ain't had to do that, bro. He banged his head on the ground. Shit. Treat him like a little B word. Pull a nigga by his hair. Like, treat a nigga like a little dog.
Two other
Damn.
officers
Yeah, that's
intervened within
insane.
seconds, and one of them told Rodriguez that he had done enough. Rodriguez wasn't wearing a body camera, a policy violation in itself, but the jail's surveillance cameras had recorded everything. His fellow officers reported him immediately. He was charged with assault, battery, and willful neglect of duty.
Yeah.
He was placed on unpaid leave and faced a hearing
Yeah,
to
he had
determine
to
whether
go.
he'd keep his
I
job.
don't know who
The
he thought this
inmate
was.
never filed a complaint, but the department pressed charges anyway. Rodriguez got caught by the jail's surveillance system, but the next officer knew exactly where the cameras were and told the officers in the room to turn them off.
I don't care what you got. Sit down. Sit down.
On July 1st, 2024, a man named James walked into the Robbins Police Department in Illinois to file a complaint against the chief. He was filming when he arrived and refused to stop. Chief Carl Scott Sr. was called down to the lobby to meet him.
Robbins Insurance. Are you going to give him your identity? I'm not surrendering my rights. You're going to give him your identification. I'm not going to surrender my rights. So you are aware that no video or photos is allowed. That's fine. It's your opinion. It's not a law. I just gave you. You're asking your identification so that you can receive a citation to be on your way, and you refuse to do so. I'm gonna say this. I will do it if I'm threatened with arrest. Put it like that. If you say I will be arrested, it's a citation. Then I will. You're not gonna hear the words arrest come out of my mouth. Okay. I'm smarter than that. Okay. It's a citation. You're gonna give him your identification so you can receive your citation like any other thing and move on your way. I'm not gonna surrender my rights. Did I ask for your rights? I have a right to be in my person's papers and effects. Fourth Amendment. I have a right. Don't have the right to photo or video when it's clearly posted. That's not a law. That's fine. What are you gonna give me your identification? I'm not surrendering my rights. So you want to be fingerprinted and go through that process? You want to unlawful? Okay, but that's fine. If we can go this way. Yep. You can turn your camera off because you're not going to video when you're back there. Okay. Yeah, I did. No. Yeah, I did. Why you being aggressive? Shit, that's what you are. Okay. You are. Shut up. Okay. Come on, man.
Nah, he's on a power trip.
I don't care what you got. Sit down. Sit down. I got her head in this, Chief. Yeah. What else you got?
After ordering his officers to turn their body cameras off, he had no idea that the interview room's camera was still recording. Scott then grabbed James by the neck and beat him.
Like, bro, he's little as hell. That's why, bro, this is short man syndrome. Like, niggas that's not taller than like 5'9" always act like this. Whenever they get a little bit of authority over a man, anybody,
him for over 30 minutes while the officers stood by. At one point, he asked for one of the officer's batons, but the officer refused to hand it over. He smashed James's watch, and his cell phone was also found in a nearby sewage drain. James was released after being issued a summons for a nuisance charge. But 2 weeks later, an investigation into the chief's conduct was launched.
The former acting police chief, rather, is facing criminal charges. Our Andrew Ramos broke this story last month. 47-year-old Carl Scott was on duty last month when a man known as Tyrant Terminator Audits on social media walked into the police station to file a complaint against him related to an earlier incident. That is where the trouble started.
He took me in his room, slammed me down on like this little metal plate where you sit at, and he told the two officers to cut the cameras off, and they just started beating me.
He accuses Scott of repeatedly hitting him in the head while the two other officers watched. Court documents state that Scott dropped James's cell phone into a sewer outside the police station, where it was later recovered. If convicted, Scott faces up to 5 years in prison.
Only 5 years?
Scott was charged with multiple offenses, including aggravated battery, official misconduct.
Bro, what the fuck is this? What is this?
And obstruction of justice for attempting to destroy Snow's cell phone, which had recorded some of the assault. Snow and his attorney, Jed Stone, were both in Cook County Criminal Court to sit in on Scott's pretrial hearing, where Scott was successfully served with a civil lawsuit in connection to the attack.
This isn't some rookie cop that didn't know the difference. He was the chief of police of the village, and he beat my client.
Scott resigned as police chief and in August 2024 pleaded guilty to battery. He was sentenced to 2 years probation and permanently lost his law enforcement certificate, meaning he can never.
That was an insane power trip right there. Like look, this little man syndrome. This is what you call little man syndrome. Like,
become a Madison School Board vice president, and parents were demanding that he resign from that position as well. But Scott said he plans to fight to keep the position. The next deputy never said a word about the camera, but what it recorded would cost him everything.
Drop the fucking pot!
In the early hours of July 6th, 2024, Sangamon County Sheriff's deputies responded to a 911 call at a home on Hoover Avenue in Springfield, Illinois. They entered the home of 36-year-old Sonia Massey to gather information and check that the residence was safe.
wait.
Hello? Yeah, I need, I got the sheriff department here, but I was calling for help from y'all.
Are you there with me?
They're here in my house right now.
Okay, I'll let you go and talk to them.
No, hold on, wait a second, sir.
You can hang up, Cotton. Let's go.
For what? You're there with the deputy, correct?
No, hold on, okay?
You can hang
Hold
up.
on for what?
Just 1 second, okay?
I was looking at that TV though, cause that's an old ass TV right here. Cause it said 2024. These TVs was around like the early 2000s. I think it was. I don't know.
What's up?
It was like the early 2000s, 2010.
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah, it was.
Okay, what was the damage?
A dent, I believe.
Well, what about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to text.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
You have an ID? That'd make things so much easier. I just need just driver's license will do, and then I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID real quick.
Well, let's get your ID first, and then...
One task at a time here.
Okay. Let me
Here, grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
You just in that stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
Check on her.
Let me look at this.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Okay.
All right. shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot!
Massey only moved to check on the pot of heated water on the stove at the officer's request and commented on the officer moving away as she placed it on the counter, but that made the other officer threaten to shoot her in the face. Massey raised her hands and apologized, ducking
He must be beefing with
behind the
God.
counter, but both deputies moved toward her with guns drawn. As she rose and reached for the pot again, Officer Grayson fired 3 times, and 1 round struck her in the face.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the fucking pot!
I dropped the pot. You shot her in the face.
Bring EMS now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078. Fuck.
Yeah.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
Now, your headshot, dude. She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. God damn it.
God, fuck.
Yo, what?
Dude, I'm not taking fucking boiling water to the fucking head. And look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. God damn it.
Yo.
God damn it.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. What you got? Let her fucking just... God. There's nothing we can do, man.
Fuck.
No, we can do. Bro, you done. Like, you're the reason for it.
You good?
You're the reason she's right there. You.
Alright.
Massey was pronounced dead at the hospital. On July 17th, Grayson was charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct. A judge ruled he was a risk to the community and ordered him held until trial. If convicted, he faces 45 years to life.
So, like, she didn't say no. She said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," and that's why niggas evil. Like, that's literally why. You like.